gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the Signal Open 21, and it's the 9th year of its operation. And normally we have a huge crowd here, but obviously because of COVID-19 we can't do that again this year. But we are absolutely delighted to have a winner announced, and the outside adjudicator this year was Carolyn Courtney, who is the Arts and Health Officer with Kildare Arts Office and is also the project manager for the Tune project for Create Ireland. This is the winning painting, this is the winning artist. We're very, very pleased with it. We were actually totally mesmerised by the work, and we had a number of people come up and go, "Are you sure that's a painting? I think that's a photograph." And it's an extraordinary piece of work. What I'd like to do is just read Carol and the judges a few words that she sent us, and then maybe you talk to us about the painting. Yep. And how it's achieved. So she said, "Thank you so much for inviting me to be the judge for this year's Signal Open exhibition. It was an honour to be asked, and as usual I was completely blown away by the creativity on display. I was overwhelmed by all of the works on display, and when shown the shortlist I then understood my job was not going to be an easy one. How to choose from such a diverse range of work. I would like to congratulate all the artists involved in the show and give a particular thanks to Michael for creating for me this year's winning image. As soon as I walked into the show, I was taken aback by the skill in which he captured his still life. When exploring the shortlist and upon seeing his other works, I was blown away by the artist's technical prowess, skill, thematics and humour. Well done to all involved in making this another wonderful show and for making me feel so welcome. Congratulations to all the artists exhibiting. It was a joy being there with your work. Kindest regards, Caroline." So, maybe you could just tell us a little bit. Why a plastic bag?
Well, I love technical challenges. I kind of come from an architectural background, so I find them rather easy. So I like still lifes. So I would set up the piece and I would take my own photograph. I would blow it up and then transfer a charcoal sketch onto the canvas. I'd then do a underpainting in acrylic, sort of get your tones and your values right, and then it's actually a water mixable oil that's used on top of the acrylic then to get the finished result. I just like how tricky it is to get the detail and the different weights of the darkness in the bag, like to get a realistic effect.
It is a really clever use of the whites as well. You have a real understanding of white. That's something that a lot of artists can fail at. Yes, white is quite a tricky colour to use.
Yes. And then you can zoom in, of course, with iPads and things. So it's you're zooming back and forth to the reference picture, the iPad. Try and get all your details into it, I suppose. But it's just light passing through. So I mean, it's like just different tones, I suppose. And how to capture them.
Did it take you long?
A couple of weeks in that, I suppose. Yeah, a few weeks.
And you're self-taught.
I'm self-taught. Yeah, I'm self-taught.
So that's an extraordinary achievement, really. Yes. Takes years.
I was always interested in more drawing than painting. Painting is only common maybe later years.
Very impressive.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. So I'm very happy to present to you our prize.
Thanks very much.
I hope you spend it wisely and in more painting. Thanks very much. And I really hope we see more of your work.
You're welcome. Very welcome.
Thank you.
I just say how professional the whole Signal Arts people were. It's a pleasure of putting in the piece.
Pleasure to hold it. Thank you.
Thanks very much.